Good morning, everybody, and this is your Euro USD setups for today. So let's just get this triangle back in from yesterday. So we broke the triangle to the downside, and what typically happens is we do always, or pretty much always, come back to the apex of the triangle. I don't see, oh, there's a pin bar here, but there's so much other structure here. But anyway, so what typically happens is we break through the triangle, come back to the apex, and then make a decision of whether it's going to reject that and move to the downside or move to the upside. The other thing that could be forming right now is a flag. We do have some structure which we did look at yesterday, which is these two pin bars here, which we have broken to the downside, but then we are bumping our head this little fractal here. So the zone that we've got here is 108338 to 108216. Look at our oscillators at the moment. They have separated right now on the 8th hour, so I'm just going to delete that one. And these are my lines in the sand. So if we just start looking on the lower time frames, you're going to see the opportunity starting to show itself. We have a crossover the moving averages here on the 3 hours, so a little bit cautious on going long. We would need to get above them as far as I'm concerned for us to even start thinking about going long. So oscillators are grouped to the downside quite nicely, but nothing else that is showing itself right now. Now if you look, I'm just going to fine tune that level to this daily swing low. So 108361. So if you look here on the 1 hour, you can see big move down, move up, flag, second leg down. It does look like it's forming another little flag for another leg down. So I'm not entirely convinced of it. The higher time frames are starting to show a different picture, and I tend to take my lead from the higher time frames. So if you look at this even lower down on the 15-minute, you can see we are below the 150 EMA. So technically we should be looking for a rejection of something to the downside. But look how volatile it's been yesterday. So I'm not convinced of anything right now. I think we're more than likely testing some weekly structure here. And if we just look left, there's a weekly fractal here at 108056. We haven't got down to that yet. So if we come back to the 15-minute, you can see there's a structure there. So 50-50 call. We could start breaking structure to the upside and then get going, but obviously we're going to have to break the swing high, and that swing high is at 108470. So we need to break through 108470, build a base, and then get through. But for me, it's a little bit more complicated than that. I need to see us break through the high of yesterday, 108633. I need to see us break through that and retest before I start looking for longs. And when you look at this on the bigger time frames, grouping the oscillators concerns me. The oscillators here on the 8th hour concern me, and you can see there's been a strong move up. So I honestly think we're in an uptrend. We're looking for a base. And the question is, where is that base? So it could be here. It could be a bit lower down. So it could be at 108056, or it could be right where we are at 108216. So I'll wait for the higher time frame just to confirm, see if we have an inside bar here. Then I'll move down to the 15-minute and see what kind of structure is forming for us to take the trade. But yeah, a break of the highs of yesterday definitely does get me looking for the opportunities, because that should start, well, not should start, it should break the diagonal later today. So yeah, so I'm wait and see, just sitting back waiting to see what's going to happen here. I'm not entirely convinced we're going to continue falling, and I'm not entirely convinced we're going to move up at the moment. So we're probably waiting for a little bit more data before the traders start pushing this in a direction. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.